What's the crack, lads? In today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the most polarizing features of eFootball 2026. The whole community is pretty much arguing over this.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
We are, of course, talking about Smart Assist. Now, I know that this is a hot topic and the comment section will probably be heated. So keep it clean, but let me know your thoughts, because it's a very frustrating, kind of issue at the moment that a lot of people have a lot to say. We do know that attacking wise, we will look at the definition of that, of how the game actually helps you along. But also, with defending in the game now, I think Smart Assist is definitely pulling the strings a little bit more than it did before v5.0, including goal line clearances and stuff like that. Let's start with what is Smart Assist and how powerful it is. Well, the definition of it, of how Konami introduced this, is defined as such in the command list and in the settings. It says the option provides automatic help with controls. So for example, it will select the power of a shot or a dribble, but it will also auto-correct your mistakes, especially when you are in front of goal and you overhit or underhit a shot, or it might change it from a driven pass like this is a manual mistake from me to an actual automated shot. That you'll see here. So you can just look at the body position of the opponent and look at when he hits the ball. He's already powered it up on the right foot, but it powers into the left with a lovely finish. So it's getting harder and harder to tell who's using Smart Assist. How powerful it is. What have they tweaked? What have they not tweaked, right? This is a good example here of what you're seeing, right? The refs don't usually call a lot of tackles like this from behind. And you will see here that we can see the goal in the 80th minute from a little bit of delay and obviously a little bit of bad calls. Now, they did change the defensive nature of certain things in the game, right? There could be adjustments to the AI that is not Smart Assist related, and we have to remember that. And I'm going to talk about that towards the end of the video as well. It's easy to blame, Smart Assist and AI and lag and everything rather than just accepting the L. And I find that hard to do sometimes as well. But they have made adjustments to the AI control player, taking the ball off opponents. So if you're dribbling, you play a lot of dribble-centric football and tricks and flicks, they have made changes to it that the players will be more aggressive and faster to actually get the ball out of you. This is a perfect example you're going to see here, right? Look at this slide tackle that we make manually. We get into a good position here. Watch this here when we're through with Highness. There's a clear challenge from behind that goes unpunished. Literally, it takes me completely out of it. When we get the ball back here with Yamal, you can get blocked and whatever, and then you have another little kind of like coming together there. So there are things like that that are going to happen in the game, and obviously this results in him getting a wide open chance because I'm frustrated, and he gets a Smart Assist attempt as well with an almost, a very difficult finesse shot angle, okay? So that defensive change that they have made was in the patch notes when they did launch v5.0. The higher the player's defensive engagement of players you are not controlling. It's when the AI is controlling or teammate press, the faster they will move in front of the ball carrier. So the players that you're not controlling have been tweaked and buffed. So it is actually, advantageous to you to not control all your players. You will see here as well, right, when we're through Bebeto. It's very important, lads, that when you're playing the game, and I'm guilty of this as well, you do get frustrated when you're streaming, you do get frustrated when you're losing games, and of course you start to blame everything, you know what I mean? I nearly blame the missus some days when I lose if she's making noise in the other room and distracting me. I understand that, man, none of us like to lose, right? But I do feel as well that you can see the instances here, right? Look at the pressure that I am being put under here. It's literally mistake after mistake. The opponent is getting dragged out, and then eventually it breaks down because we try and get the ball, we get no free, and then he's going to hit two killer passes here, aided by Smart Assist, and only for a lucky break there he could have been in. Now also with this as well, I think this is a big issue when you can see visually, you can see the power bar changing. Now this brings me on to Mario Kart, right? I spoke about this in the last stream, and shout out to this video that I used, the link will be in the description below. Mario Kart have this feature called Smart Steering, which you literally cannot go off the edge of the map. So, you can see the little meter or the light bulb power up there. I think that's what they're trying to go for, is that they're trying to give a helping hand for people that are going online and getting absolutely torched. I don't think that that's happening as much anymore, but I think that it's kind of like jumbled up the gameplay, and definitely there's a lot of crazy stuff happening. How much of that is Smart Assist? And how much of that, mistakes like this with the best goalkeeper in the game, how much of that is just game-based stuff that's not Smart Assist? It's getting more and more difficult to tell. Also, I do feel like a lot of this sort of stuff is random. You miss chances like this. It's important not to get too, to get too excited about it. You have game logic like this that they just need to improve upon. that's a straight red all day long. But also I do feel like that if you are going to, give out about those sort of stuff, you have to be able to kind of like take it, because you have bangers with Riviera scoring like that as well. And also you have the meta, which they still need to work on, is these chipped through balls over the top, right? But I think with smart assist, even though that they're going that route, I do feel as if the game now, it's getting more and more difficult, right? Every time, you'd lose a match before in PES 21, PES 2020, PES 19, oh, you're on Wi-Fi, your connection was bad, or oh, your internet sucks, or oh, you played like this, you played like that. That has now really kind of replaced, you're using smart assist, oh, that guy was using smart assist. I used to always give out about shoulder chargers. I genuinely have no issue with shoulder chargers now because it's less and less frequent. But I do think that a lot of people, the fact that you can, be down 2-0 at half time, pause the game, go in, put on smart assist, and it's the fact that the defense at the moment is super overpowered. I know what you guys are saying, right? And I know some people will be in the chat, Barry, stop giving out, smart assist doesn't help defense. I want to hear from you. Like, I genuinely want to hear your thoughts on it, because every stream I do, this is a hugely hot topic. I want to hear your thoughts. We'll collect them all. Am I going crazy? Or, is there something in it, right? I feel like when I'm playing against smart assist, you can't shake the defender. You literally can't shake them. It's like playing against the legend AI. And I always go back to this, and my final thought. I genuinely have no problem with anybody how they play a game, right? I'm not going to, gatekeep and be like, oh, you need to play with this, using this with these players and play this way and have 300 passes a game and not have 4 at the back or 5 at the back or go full blue. I don't care, man. You play the game how you want, the same way as I do. I'm here to have fun with the game and do some fun content and just use it as an escape, right? But I do feel that they need to tone it down a little bit in terms of how it's impacting the overall. In saying that, I don't really have an issue with it helping you score, even though I sound a hypocrite saying that. But I do have an issue that when I go on and I'm playing Dream Team and I'm playing eFootball League, I want to win or lose. I want to spank or be spanked by an actual human user, an opponent. I don't want to play, if I want to play against the AI on legend difficulty, I will literally go into the divisions, the AI divisions, or I will go on and play my league. I want to play a human, I want to play a human user that makes human errors and has human moments of brilliance. And then you can, give your GGs. But I don't want to play a mixture of a hybrid of, AI assisted, really good players that are just able to use the best of smart assist, but override the worst of it, because there is some issues with it as well. But let me know what you guys think. I'm very careful about doing this video because I need to talk about these issues, right? But also at the same time, I respect everybody that plays this game. It's a video game at the end of the day. It's not that deep, right? We're not talking about anything but a video game here. But it is such a huge topic right now in my streams and on my videos. I wanted to put a highlight on it. Let me know what you guys think. I will talk to you later. Don't forget to subscribe if you're liking this kind of different content. It's not just cards. We're talking about all the details in the game here and talking about really in-depth stuff. So if you guys enjoyed that, don't forget to subscribe and I'll talk to you later. Peace.